and we enjoyed it so much, we thought that you'd like to see part of it too. I think that was really nice and imaginative, and John Bonner, who made the films here in the studio, congratulations, John. Welcome to Blue Peter. Now, I know that we actually put sound effects on that film for you, but all the rest of it was your own work, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
How long did it take you to make?
Oh, about 2 to 3 weeks.
Which really is very quick, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of drawing and a lot of time involved in that. You were working flat out.
Yes.
Where did you start?
Well, I started with the storyboard, which is a sheet like this.
And this is really a sort of plan, isn't it? It's a blueprint for your film.
Showing each scene, yes.
Yeah. This is only part of it, of course, the beginning of it. Under this one here, number 3, it's got, as well as description of it, it's got eyes blink. Now, that makes it all sound very simple, but to make the eyes blink is quite complicated, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you show how?
Well, you start off with some rough sketches like this.
Just of the face in various... Well, they're all the same position, just slightly changed each time, yes?
Right.
Yeah.
And then you trace with a pen onto a cell like this. It's called a cell.
This is it's celluloid, in fact, isn't
Yes,
it?
that's right.
And they're called cells. And then you animate from that. Well, over there, we've got actually the final article, if you like. It looks like one complete picture. Let's stand it in there, John. That's it. It does look like one total picture, but in fact there are 6 parts to this, aren't there? If I lift them all up.
Right.
Now you start off with the background.
Background on cardboard, yes.
Yeah, not on a cell there.
Yes.
That's in watercolour, I think, isn't it?
That's
Then
right.
this next bit intrigued me because it's just the body and the hat. Why is that?
That's the only part in the sequence which doesn't, in fact, move.
So you're going to keep those the same. You can put things on top, like the next bits which do move. That's the face and hands. But the blink really is fascinating because there are 3 more cells here, and you use those to make the whole blink. First of all, the eyes start to close there, and then, again, there, more, and finally totally shut. How do you actually film that? When it starts to blink, how many photographs, how many frames of film do you take of that?
2 photographs per section of the blink.
So 2 there, then another 2 like that, and another 2 there.
That's right.
And it really is very effective indeed. Well, when John has cut all the film shots together, the result really is marvellous. When you look again at the bit where the castaway blinked his eyes, I don't think you'd realise just how much work John has to put in for that really simple bit of action. A whole lot there. It really is wonderful. I'm thrilled to bits to see it all there. Now, when you draw on here, you draw with a marker pen. How is it that you don't get over the outlines?
That's because you paint on the reverse side, the other side.
So you leave the outlines absolutely clear all the time whilst you paint and make the colours through from the back. How expensive is it to make a film like this?
Most of the price is taken up with film stock. The cells themselves cost £1 per 100, about.
So in fact, you made this whole film for what?
About £7 or £8.
Which in fact for film is very cheap. It's fairly expensive, but it really is very cheap. This isn't the first time that you've had a film shown on television, is it?
No, I had one shown on Search. It was a film called Failure, and it was about a dog.
That was another cartoon, yes, I remember it. Now, you were a runner-up in the film competition there,
That's
weren't you?
right, yes.
John, thank you very much for coming along with that. I think it's marvellous, and good luck for the future. And I think that the time and money there is really very well spent to make those cartoons, and I'm sure you'll agree when you see John's latest one. It's called The Dude, and apart from the backgrounds, John had to draw about 300 drawings to make this tale of the Wild West. Whoa!
I've got a feeling we'll be seeing John's cartoons in just a few years to come.
At the cinema, I should think, as well. Marvellous. Well, we'll be back on Thursday, and we've got some artists from Tenerife who draw enormous pictures with grains of sand.
And Val will be here too with a story from Wales, especially for St David's Day. So we'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.